Underneath the quiet village of Burghead on the coast of Moray, Scotland, lie the subtle remains of an ancient fort. Previously, the fort was thought to have been built by Vikings or Romans, but excavations in the 1970s indicated this was a Pictish power centre, dating from the 6th to the 10th centuries AD. Older antiquarian excavations in the 1800s uncovered the scale of the defences, with rampart walls over 8 metres thick and 6 metres high, and evidence of timber framing. During the same period, a large portion of the fort was destroyed by the construction of the modern town of Burghead. The landward ramparts were levelled, and part of the seaward defences destroyed in order to build the modern harbour. During the destruction, up to 30 unique carved stones depicting bulls were uncovered, but only 6 fragments have survived until today. The Burghead bulls indicate the high importance of the site and may have been set into the walls of the fort itself. Much of the fort was thought to be lost to the 19th century developments and modern landscaping, but excavations by the University of Aberdeen from 2015 onwards have revealed additional important remains. The footings of housings and buildings of a densely inhabited fort have been revealed, with preserved floor layers, hearths and artefacts from the everyday lives of the fort's inhabitants. These objects include parts of weaponry and evidence of metalworking befitting the occupants of what is likely to have been a key royal and maritime power centre for the Pictish kingdoms. In the upper citadel, the rampart remains still stand to a height of almost 3 metres and show the complexity of the defences. In the lower citadel of the fort, a large building or activity area has been found, with settlement middens containing rich animal bone deposits that reveal details about the Pictish economy. A spectacular well was also uncovered, enveloped in the ramparts of the fort. It is the most complex of its kind known at a Pictish fort, and can still be seen today. Fragments of early Christian sculpture were also found. Their find spots suggest that the fort had an early Christian chapel near the entrance. The fort appears to have been destroyed in the 10th century, a period by which the Pictish kingdoms had merged with that of the Dalriata to create the Kingdom of Alba, the forerunner of the Kingdom of Scotland. The site could have been destroyed by Vikings or through internal conflict, with the fort area seemingly abandoned until the 12th century or later. Now, archaeologists are racing against time to understand more about the fort. Coastal erosion has already led to the loss of a cemetery that was located outside the fort on the landward side. The impressive rampart wall in the upper citadel stands less than a metre from an active erosion face. Thankfully, funding from Historic Environment Scotland will allow archaeologists to excavate additional portions of the fort before they are lost to the elements. Only time will tell what further information might be uncovered by the new excavations, and how they might expand the already fascinating story of this site.